Yo, what's going on guys? It's Bertrude. Welcome back to the channel. This is the man who needs no introduction. It's only Rotten Ronnie, innit? So Rotten Ronnie is a level 50 build. We've got 44 vigour, 26 endurance, 26 strength, 23 dex. In his flask, Ronnie uses a strength knot so he can use all of his weapons, and a thorny cracked tear to boost his successive attack power, and here's a quick look at his armour and talismans. Ronnie's two main weapons of choice are two scorpion stingers, really nasty daggers with the sole intention to inflict scarlet rot. In his offhand, in the second weapon slot, Ronnie's also got a pulley crossbow that he can inflict you with poison arrows. Once you're rotted or poisoned, Ronnie's going to throw some albinoic pots at you so you can't heal, and then he's got a selection of 3 weapons that he's going to have in his second weapon slot in his right hand to swap to do some big damage. So yeah guys, this is Rotten Ronnie, bit of a bad guy. I'll talk about him more as the video goes on. I take no accountability for his actions, but don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy the video. So there's something I need to get off my chest straight away guys before we get too far into the video. I need to make this crystal clear. It's something you all need to understand and come to grips with as you watch the video and as you watch these invasions. Ronnie is not my friend. I don't want to be associated with Rotten Ronnie. But you know when you get like a really sore pimple on the end of your nose, like a really horrible spot that's full of pus and it's like really achy and sore and throbbing all the time, but it's too sore to squeeze. Do you know what I mean? And it just never goes, and you're stuck with it, and you just feel like it's going to be there for all time. That is what Ronnie is to me. He's a sore spot that I can't squeeze and get rid of. Unfortunately for me, Ronnie's dad is my mother's brother. Yeah, which means he's my cousin. I'm gutted. You can't choose your family, guys. You just can't choose your family. I didn't choose him by choice. I'm stuck with him. He's the kind of cousin as well that's not a nice cousin. I don't want to spend time with him, guys. I don't want to be around him, but he just lingers. He just turns up at my house. He won't go. Look at him. Look at his actions. He's just a horrible, horrible person. We're going to talk about what he's up to now. We're going to get into it, guys. We're going to look at how he behaves and how he conducts himself. I don't approve of any of this. Like, are you happy with yourself there, Ronnie? Look at him teabagging. He just loves to teabag everyone. He puts his balls all over people's faces. Ronnie's balls have been in contact. Why are you doing that, Ronnie? Stop bobbing. You look stupid. Ronnie's balls have touched so many faces. I can't even count it, guys. I can't count it. It's got to be some kind of world record, and this record he's very pleased with. Ronnie, please stand up. You look really silly. Stop doing that. Why are you crouching, Ronnie? Why are you crouching? Please stand up. You look really silly. Anyway, yeah. So me and Ronnie, I try and not associate with him too much, but sometimes I can't get away from him, guys. And when he's up to antics like this, I feel like I have to come forward and give some kind of comment on it, because otherwise, what use am I? Do you know what I mean? I can't let Ronnie just run around doing these things. You can see now he's trying to throw an albinoic pot at this summon here, just to make his life really difficult, and he gets off on this. This is how Ronnie gets his rocks off. He wants to inflict you with scarlet rot or poison, or preferably both, whichever happens to whichever he inflicts on you first. And then he's going to throw an albinoic pot at you, so you can't heal, while your health is just ticking down and ticking away in your life. It's sapping away before your own eyes. And Ronnie just absolutely loves it. He's going to step back then and just watch you die a slow death. This is what I mean. He's just a horrible, horrible person. Like, he's took the summon out of this invasion now. He could really just go easy on this horse, but I don't know. It's just not his style. Look, he's inflicted him with poison already with throwing darts. And now you can see he's going for the albinoic pot. And there you go. The horse can't heal. His health's ticking away. It's just despicable, guys. It's absolutely despicable behaviour. This is not how a gentleman conducts himself. But Rotten Ronnie, you know, Rotten Ronnie isn't a gentleman, obviously. Rotten Ronnie is the furthest thing away from a gentleman that you can get. Look at him doing the wiggle of justice. With Ronnie, it's not the wiggle of justice. It's the wiggle of shame. Look at him doing the wiggle of shame all over that dead body. Disgraceful behaviour. It's just disgraceful behaviour. You know how much of a bad guy Ronnie is when he calls himself Rotten Ronnie, because he knows I can't pronounce his name too well. I struggle with my R's, guys. I've not got the best pronunciation of the R's, so when I say Rotten Ronnie, Sounds a bit like I'm saying what and wonny. And Ronnie just gets off on that. He finds it hilarious every time I say what and wonny or rotten Ronnie. He just does a little giggle. He just does a little giggle. I can't even say giggle. Rotten Ronnie does a little giggle to himself when I try to say Rotten Ronnie, because that's just the type of guy he is. He finds the misfortune of others really, really funny. Stop wiggling at us, Ronnie. Look at him. That's because he heard me trying to say his name. He's doing the old wiggle of shame right in my face. I don't like you, Ronnie. I don't like you. No one likes you. People run in fear of you. What's it like to have no friends, Ronnie? Because that's you. And watch this. You're up against two. Maybe these two can teach you a lesson now. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go, Ronnie? They've got your health really low. Oh, don't fall off that cliff, Ronnie. Don't fall off. You nearly went there, sunshine. What are you going to do now? You've got the Stormcaller on the hammer there. Oh, that's not a bad move, actually. Destroyed that summon there, but now what can the horse do? You should really take it easy on him now. You know, you've just killed his summon easy peasy. Any gentleman would just back off a little bit and give the host a little bit of space, a little bit of time to just compose himself. But no, I'm sure that's not what you're going to do, is it? Do you know, guys, I've had a whole life of this. You know when you've got a cousin who you just can't stand? You can't stand him, but you just can't get away from him. That's what Rotten Ronnie is to me. And he's not alone, he's got a brother and sister as well. Rancid Roger and Rancid Roger and Regrettable Rachel. And they're all as bad as each other. He's not alone. They're all ginger as well. They're all ginger. They're all horrible, horrible people. They all go out robbing and thieving and stealing candy off babies. Just don't associate yourself with them, guys. Rotten Ronnie's dad, my uncle, he actually served some jail time when I was younger. He served some jail time for robbing 2 sausage rolls from the local bakery. And when he went to prison, he was doing 6 months for stealing these 2 sausage rolls. But when he was in his cell, he actually killed his cellmate for teabagging him. He suffocated him through teabag. And he got himself 3 more years. So Ronnie was without a father for 3 years when he was younger. And maybe that's the way he is. Maybe that is why he's got so many issues and he likes to cause so much discomfort and pain to all these players. Maybe it's because his dad served 3 years for teabagging his cellmate to death. And maybe that also, you know, explains Rotten Ronnie's absolute obsession with teabagging people. Maybe it's like a daddy thing. I don't know. I need to ask him about that, but I kind of don't want to ask him. I kind of like don't really want to know. And why, Ronnie, are you trying to pick a fight with these 2 big boys here? He'll just pick a fight with anyone. He never knows when to stop. You just killed a host. You could have just like walked away, but them 2 big ancestral dudes there, you don't need to try and pick a fight with them as well. Look, this is what he does before the fight even starts. He's trying to just goad them in. He's trying to goad them in. Look at the teabagging, look at the gesturing. It's just shameful, shameful behaviour, guys. Absolutely shameful. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say. The behaviour speaks for itself. It really does. And look how fast these 2 get rid of this ancestral guy. These 2 have obviously got good setups. Look at the damage the summon is doing to Ronnie there. You've got to run away, Ronnie. What are you going to do here? Maybe these 2 are going to just finally be the 2 to teach you a lesson. But Ronnie, being Ronnie, he's got no shame in running. Ronnie's got no shame whatsoever in running away from a fight when it's not going in his favour. And you can see what he's trying to do here. He's trying to get to the electricity balls, because he knows that's his only chance against these 2. No honour whatsoever, Ronnie. I'm sure his brother and sister, Rancid Roger and Regrettable Rachel, would both do the same. They'd both run, like the cowards they are, until they can get someone to help them out. Well, no one's going to help them out because no one likes them, but these electricity balls, you know, they're not pretty nasty. They don't care who it is, whether it's Regrettable Rachel, Rancid Roger, or Rotten Ronnie, or his dad. You know, my uncle, the big man, the leader of the Rottens. You know, anyone. It just doesn't matter. Look at this. He just squashed him. Rotten Ronnie just squashed him and he's teabagging him once again. Rotten Ronnie's ginger balls all over the face of the host. Now watch this. I've seen this one before. We know what he's going to do here. He has a look down the elevator shaft. He's got the host and his 2 friends coming up, but he's not scared. He's going to jump in and just... look at that. Absolutely destroyed the host. And Ronnie has got all of that successive attack power. So that explains why the multiple dagger strikes are so effective. Because he's got the talismans and the flask all doing excessive consecutive attack bonuses and all that good stuff. The rot and the poison is also going to give him a buff with the talismans. So once you inflict Scarlet Rot or he gets some successive attacks going, he's going to be doing quite a lot of damage. So as much as I hate to say it, it really does pain me to say it, guys, but Ronnie's actually quite capable. You know, he's quite a capable dude. He's quite a capable guy. And if he just conducted himself in a bit of a more acceptable fashion, just this cockiness, like, why are you gesturing there, Ronnie, at him? He's got the sleep sword. You've got to be careful. You could get yourself into a world of bother. But to be fair, what level is this guy? What level is this summon? He's throwing all sorts at us. He's not taking hardly any damage. So Ronnie's faced with a host. He's got the waves of Wii. He's got the waves of Wii as well, guys. I've got a sneaky suspicion Ronnie is facing a host and an over-level summon here. So let's see what Ronnie can do about it. Let's see what he can do about this over-level summon. I'm sure it ain't going to change his approach. He's going to be as cocky and arrogant as he ever is, but I'm sure he's going to try and inflict a bit of Scarlet Rot on this summon and try and get him out of the picture. Let's see what he does. He is a bit of a sneaky character. He once got in trouble at school. We did go to the same school. I saw everything that he got up to. He once got in trouble at school for stealing the bag of, the bag of one of the teachers, and he sold his phone. He sold the teacher's phone that was in the bag. He unlocked it. He knew how to get into it. He got all the pictures off it, and then before he sold it, he saved all the pictures. And he only blackmailed the teacher, didn't he? The teacher had loads of private pictures on there. Ronnie blackmailed the teacher and got him for giving him loads of money and that. And the teacher ended up quitting out of shame because everyone saw him in his funny boxes and stuff like that. Like selfies. Never take selfies, guys, that are embarrassing on your phone if you're teaching someone like Rotten Ronnie. Because Rotten Ronnie's going to steal your phone, steal your pictures, and then hold you to ransom. And he's going to make sure that you empty your bank to get those pictures back. And then you're going to lose your job because you're going to quit out of the shame of what Rotten Ronnie's done to you. So, he's just been an absolute horrible person from the get-go. He's never been nice. He's never been nice. Our families don't really talk too much. Like, my mum and Ronnie's dad, we're not really in too much contact. Our sides of the family, we're embarrassed of him, really, guys. We're absolutely embarrassed of him. You would be, though, wouldn't you? You would be. No one wants to be associated with these people, but you can't choose your family, guys. You can choose your friends, but unfortunately you can't choose your family. But it looks like Ronnie has got a bit of a game plan here. He's finding it too hard to deal with a summon, so again, there's no shame. Ronnie's got no shame in just going after the host. He's got him with an Albinauric pot, so the host can't heal up. He's got him low, and it's going to be a done deal. There you go. I kind of got to take my hat off to him because he knew that summon was just causing him a bit too much grief, and he just went after the horse. So in that case, I've got to take my hat off to him. So you're getting a little bit of respect back here, Ronnie. Maybe this is something you can build on. You can see now, the summon's idle. You don't have to attack him. Oh. Ronnie, that was your chance, man. That was your chance to earn a bit of respect. You did well in that last invasion. You spawned into this one. You saw that you saw that the summon was idle. And you could have just left him and had a fair fight with the horse, but no, Luke, see, the horse panicked, the horse fell down the elevator shaft, and look at you, Gordon. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you wiggling your hammer? Why? Ronnie, we need to talk, mate. Me and you after we're going to have a stern word, my friend. Look, see, this is another chance. You can redeem yourself here. The guy there is already poisoned. He's already got Scarlet Rot. What are you going to do? Obviously, you're an arsehole, Ronnie. You're an absolute arsehole. Ah, man. You could have let the man heal up. You know what I mean? And had a fair fight, Ronnie. But we all know at this point, that's just not what you're interested in, is it? You're not going to have a fair fight with anyone. You don't know what fair means. Look at this. You just... Oh, Ronnie, you could have just given him a chance, mate. Give him a bit of space. The guy was already Scarlet Rotted. You didn't need to throw an Albinauric pot at him. You know what I mean? You could have let him heal up, Ronnie. Just no honour whatsoever. Look at you, Bobbin. You agree with me? Yes, you do have no honour. You have no honour, Ronnie. I know you're not bothered. Right, what have these two got? Maybe these two are the ones to teach you a lesson. Ah, we've got a wizard, see. We've got a wizard, Ronnie. What are you going to do about this? Look at the damage. That was only a little flick of his wands there. Only one little blue laser beam and he did a decent amount of damage. Now what else has he got? He's going to keep spamming you, Ronnie. And I've got I've got no sympathy for you, Ronnie. These two can spam the living hell out of you for all I care. The guy's got a Reduvia as well, so you've got a spammy wizard and a spammy Reduvia user. And please, guys, just spam the living hell out of him. See, Ronnie's panicking now. This is the shoe on the other foot, guys. This is what I've been waiting for. Look at him running like a scalded dog. Run for your life, boy. Ronnie's on the run, guys. Look at the damage. There's a blue. He's got the wizard spamming him. There's a blue chasing him. The guy spamming him with a Reduvia. Is this the one that's going to... Oh, it is. That's it, mate. That's it. Give him a wiggle. Give him the old wiggle of justice. And look at this guy. Even he's getting involved. Look, even he's happy that Ronnie's had some justice served to him. Right, now Ronnie, you took a loss there. You took a pretty bad loss, my dude. You took a pretty bad loss. Maybe that is the message that you need. Maybe you need to change your ways. Maybe you need to stop all this bobbing, all this gesturing, all this goading. Maybe you need to turn a new leaf. Maybe you need to start afresh. Maybe you need to change your ways, Ronnie. You need to change your ways. I'm going to beat you in for some therapy. This weekend, I know you've got nothing on the weekend because you've got no friends. No one wants to spend time with you, so you're always free on the weekend. I'm going to come and pick you up, Ronnie, and we're going to go to some group counselling. It's going to be our thing every Saturday. I'll even buy you an ice cream on the way home. I know you like an ice cream. I'll buy you an ice cream on the way home just for cooperating, and we're going to go and talk about your issues. Together, I'm going to support you. We can talk about your dad spending time in jail for teabagging his cellmate to death. We can talk about your obsession with putting your balls on other people's faces. We can talk about this endless need to inflict misery on people. We can talk about it all, mate, and we can work through some of your issues together. And maybe next time you come out to play, you know, maybe you've realised, maybe you'll start to change your ways. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt we'll have a breakthrough, but you never know. Group therapy can be a strong thing. You never know. Maybe you'll stop robbing candy off babies. Maybe you'll stop robbing people's girlfriends. Never go out with Ronnie in a club, guys. Never go out with Ronnie in a club. Because Ronnie is going to make a move on your woman. You know what I mean? Or your man. Whoever. He's got no preferences. It's not a case of sexuality. It's a case of Ronnie just robbing someone's partner off him. That's what he gets off on. Do you know what I mean? He's going to go out, he's going to chat him up. Because he can be a sly dog. Do you know what I mean? He's got no friends, but when he wants to put the charm on to rob someone's other half, to rob someone's... But look at this. Look at this. Despicable behaviour. When he wants to put the charm on to rob someone's other half, rob someone's partner, just to cause them the pain of it. You know we can do it. It's sly, guys. It's sly. If you ever see him when you're out in the club, get your better half, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whichever, and just turn the other way. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it, guys. Trust me. Trust me. Ronnie is a home wrecker. Right, he's in the academy here. What have we got here? No doubt, just gesturing all over again. Same old, same old. Look at him, goading them and running off, so he's in a better situation, and I can't blame him for that. I'd have probably done the same thing there. But what have we got? Luke, you can't heal Ronnie. How does it feel? You've been hit with that Ash of War, and now you can't heal either. How does that feel? Take a bit of your own medicine. Take a bit of your own medicine. And is this someone light rolling? I think he is. Two things I absolutely despise, guys. Light rollers and over-level summons. I despise them both. And this guy is both of them. But on this occasion, I'm kind of rooting for him. Because I want him to teach Ronnie a lesson. Do you know what I mean? Ronnie needs to be taught a proper stern lesson. And I hope this over-level summon, this light roller summon, can be the one to do it. Anyway, guys, this is Ronnie's last invasion, so I'm just going to let it play out in the background. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, watching Ronnie's antics. It's always a really, really fun build to rotate back round to. Now remember guys, I'm not a toxic player myself. I'd like to think I'm quite a reasonable, honest player. But Ronnie's not, you see. Ronnie's not that. So when I rotate back round to Ronnie, you never know what's going to happen. You just never know what's going to happen because I can't control what Ronnie's going to do. And I just told a lie, that weren't the last invasion. This is the last invasion. My apologies, but yeah, this is the last invasion anyway. But anyway guys, before I get off, before I leave you, let me know in the comments, do you guys want me to make Ronnie's brother and sister Rancid Roger and Regrettable Rachel? It had been making 2 more builds, but that sounds like a good idea to me. Is that something you want to see? Any ideas for what builds it could be? Let me know in the comments and I'll have a think about it. But yeah, look after yourselves guys. If I can say it, look after yourselves, look after each other, take it easy, and I'll see you all in the next video.